Push. Turn.
Yes, but faster, Shea. Faster. Yes, it's going good.
Welcome to Around the Table. I love home and I love food, and this is where we bring them together. I've had the opportunity to have lots of great guests on. Today I have Lizi with me, also known as the Food Nanny, and she loves Kamut.
I love it.
You love
Wait till I tell you all about it.
Kamut and bread, and you know, do you remember how we met?
Yeah. Why don't you say? Tell our love story. You tell it, and then I'll tell my version.
We were at a party, like a launch event for a cookbook, and I wasn't eating the bread, and you said, "But have you tried Kamut? Have you tried Kamut, Shea? I'm Lizi. You need to try my Kamut.
I know.
And I need to come to your house."
I know. I was like, you need to be eating Kamut, and then didn't you try it?
Yeah.
You're in love.
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes me so happy, and I can't believe I'm here. I'm here. In our kitchen, in your home.
She is here. So, what are we making today?
Okay, I am making you my famous Kamut bread because it's the easiest bread, and I'm going to show you how simple it is.
Okay. So for the people who don't know what Kamut is, tell me.
I will tell you gladly. So we actually discovered this flour in Italy, and when we came back to the US, we're like, where is this Kamut? And when I started my Instagram 6 years ago, I found the farmer up in Montana. He's been growing the Kamut for over 30 years and shipping it to Italy. So it's an ancient grain. They believe that this fed the Egyptian, Roman Empire. They believe it was Noah's wheat. It's never been genetically modified. It's known for taste, texture, digestibility. It has less gluten than any other white flour. It's the most incredible flour in the world. Yeah, I love her. It's my fifth child. I've had four. She's my fifth.
Yep. So your famous Kamut bread it's like a loaf, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's these little loaves, and I love to do the mini size because I feel like it's the perfect to stay fresh and like share. It's the best. Okay. And we're all doing this by hand. When you make bread by hand, you just get a better feel for it, and you can know if you've added too much flour. I think that's the biggest mistake people use, is their bread becomes too dry because you over added the flour. So we're gonna take it slow. I'm gonna teach you, okay? So Shea, you start with warm water. And the thing is your water temp is important. It cannot be too hot or you're gonna kill your yeast. If it's too cold, then it just takes longer. So I like to test it on my wrist, like a baby's bath, a baby's bottle, and then you get the perfect temp, okay? Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to mix the yeast on top like this. There's other recipes where you add the yeast and then it grows, but with mine, you're actually creating a sponge, we call it. So what it's doing is it's actually breaking down the gluten for you.
Okay.
Okay? And this is my best tool on earth. I couldn't believe it, she has it.
I do.
I brought her one and she had one. It's the Danish dough hook. And these are handmade in the US by a local guy, but it's like a wooden spoon and a whisk all in one. It's all you need to make bread, okay? We don't need these mixers, no. Okay, that was 2 tablespoons.
Okay, that's kind of a lot.
No.
Like, I mean, like in relation to other recipes.
Sure.
So what does that do for us?
Well, I think it's because we're actually making a lot of dough. We're gonna make 6 mini loaves.
That doesn't just, I was thinking we were making 2.
No.
Oh, we're making 6 loaves.
Okay, so we added half of our honey now.
Okay.
And now we're gonna just add the flour. This is the next important step, Shea. People add too much. Okay. So weather puts into play with your, making bread. If it's rainy, you might be adding more flour that day. Or we could make the same recipe back to back and I might add less the next time. You never know. So what I like to do is I just kind of like to make the flour light and fluffy, and then I shake it and I add it, okay? But we're gonna take it slow because you can always add flour, but you can't take away.
So we've got 2 cups.
So we're probably gonna want 3, but we're just still gonna take it slow, okay? So we're mixing this up. And the other reason is this doesn't over mix bread. So in a KitchenAid, You just overmix it.
Okay.
And then you think it needs more flour when it doesn't.
And then does that make it kind of tough?
Yes.
Okay.
Tough, dry, all the things. Okay, so this needs 3, okay? But we want this step to be a little bit on the sticky side because like I said, we're creating a sponge. So you don't want it to be, you know, I'll show you, but you want it on the sticky, okay? See, your house, you need a little more.
I need a little more.
So the recipe says 4, you're dividing it, but I'm still gonna take it a little bit slow. Isn't that funny? Up at my house this morning, I needed 3.
Okay.
This is why you gotta take it slow.
So you added
This is now like 3.5. Yeah. And we're just gonna see, and I'll show you the texture that you want it to be.
I mean, I know you go by feel, but I like want to know exacts because I want to get it right.
I know,
you know?
but you have to with bread.
I don't want to fail.
You just have to.
Okay.
When I'll show you the tip, this, you want it on the stickier.
So it's coming together. It's still sticky. It still has a gloss to it.
Yes. But this is what we want.
Yeah.
It's done.
Okay.
So we're gonna let this now, we're gonna cover it. You can cover it with plastic, beeswax, a towel.
But essentially watching you brought this together to a place where it was mixed, but you didn't continue past that point.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So now we're gonna cover, let it sit for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the next step.
Only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
With the magic of TV, we've waited 20 minutes, and look at our sponge. Look how good that looks.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. So what we're gonna do now, see? We're just gonna kind of punt. Isn't that satisfying?
Really satisfying.
I know, I
It's
told
very
you.
beautiful.
So we're gonna add melted butter. It's about 3.5 tablespoons of melted butter.
Okay.
We're adding the rest of our honey. And this is not too much. It's not too sweet. We need all the honey.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're gonna mix this. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of my French salt. And it's the best salt in the world. This is the marriage right here.
Yeah.
You can't have the flour without the salt.
Okay.
Okay? So we add a tablespoon of the salt. It's more coarse.
It's a nice coarse salt.
Oh yeah. But it like will melt in your breads. But then in like your cookies, you get a crunch. Oh, it's insane. Okay, so you're just mixing this up. And then we're going to add more flour. And again, we're gonna take it slow because we don't want to have dry bread, right? We want nice.
So you kind of just barely mixed. Mixed.
Yeah.
Till it was barely combined.
Yeah.
Now we've added another cup.
Yeah, we're gonna add another cup.
Okay.
And this is where, Shea, when it starts to come away from the bowl, you've added enough flour, okay? Because then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna knead it on the counter. So, okay, we're just gonna keep adding slowly until it starts to come away from the bowl. See how that's still a little too sticky?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna will you get me just a little bit more flour?
Yep.
So we're just gonna add a little bit more.
And by a little bit, you're saying like half a cup?
Yeah, about a half a cup, because we're just gonna keep taking it slow. I
Okay.
really wanna teach you the right texture because bread, for some reason, is just so scary to people. And I don't understand it. It's so simple. If you just do a couple of these tips, you're going to have the best bread and you can't believe you did it.
I think it's easy to have one failed attempt and then feel like you just can't do it.
Yeah,
It takes practice
a little bit, yes.
over time
Yes.
to kind of know like
Shay, let's add a tiny bit more.
that's what the dough should look like.
Right.
That's what it should feel like.
Right.
Less than that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, see, we're almost there. See how it's starting to come away from the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of flour and we're just gonna put it on the counter. And this is where we're going to knead, okay? You gotta go fast. People go so slow. And when you go slow, then you're gonna keep adding flour and you're gonna have dough up to your elbows. You gotta go fast. I like to do things fast. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So this is the way I like to knead, Shay.
Okay.
You take a corner, you fold over, push, turn. But you're doing this quickly. See this? See how smooth? I don't have dough all
Can I
over
try?
me. Yes. Okay, go for it.
Okay, so you take the corner,
Push,
push, turn.
yes. But faster, Shay. Faster. Yes, it's going good.
It's very fast.
See, it's gotta be fast. Okay, See, we don't want it. See, you could now over add on here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you go slow, you're like, oh no, it's still sticky. But no, fast. See? We want a soft, pliable dough. And look at how good.
Like this is you are moving so fast.
I know.
All right.
You gotta move fast.
I gotta practice.
You wanna try one more time? Do it again. Yes.
Okay, but you're going like this together.
Yes.
I see both of
And
your
then
hands.
you're turning. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, more like, okay, so like corner, push, turn. Like this. I love that Shea is cooking in this beautiful kitchen because I'm sick and tired of these beautiful kitchens that don't have food coming out of them. I'm sick of it. Why do you have the pretty kitchen? For what? Show? Stupid. We need good things coming out of those pretty kitchens. Look at that dough,
there, yeah.
Shea. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna spray it really fast, okay? You gotta spray it.
Okay.
Get out your avocado fancy. You can pull it out.
You want to grease the
You
bowl.
gotta grease it.
You gotta grease the bowl.
Of course you can
Spray,
use
butter.
Yeah.
Just grease it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at our beautiful dough.
Beautiful. It
You
really
did
is.
it.
I did it.
She did. Okay, so look how beautiful this is. We coated our bowl again that we, made the bread in. You can spray it, butter it, whatever you want to do, just grease this bowl, okay?
Okay.
I like to dip the top and then flip it over, and then we're gonna cover the bowl, and then we're gonna wait another 20 minutes.
Another 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Our bread has now been rising again, and look at this. Oh yeah.
The dough looks beautiful.
You want to know the most fun thing is just punch that down. It feels really good.
Do I get
You
to
let
do this too?
Yeah. You just let the anger out.
Okay,
You know?
yeah.
It's like therapy. I let all my emotions out when I'm making bread. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of knead again, get the air bubbles out, and we're going to make this into 6 mini. So we're gonna divide. If you want to get critical, we can weigh.
So that was just a second, just enough to get the air bubbles out.
Yeah,
Okay.
just get the air bubbles out. If you want them to be uniform, then yeah, let's weigh. If you don't and don't really care, but we're just gonna make 6. I like to get about 10 ounces, 11 ounces for the mini size pans. So then Shea, this is how you make a beautiful loaf.
Okay.
You're pinching around all the dough because you're getting out the air and just getting it nice and smooth. And then you're tucking in the sides and you're like folding over at the same time. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And then this is the funnest part.
Oh. Okay.
Get the air out. I told you this is therapy. Nobody needs a therapist. We're making bread.
We're gonna make bread.
Okay, you try it now.
Okay, so you pinched. No?
Yeah. Pinch around the whole sides. Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Keep going.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Yes.
Keep
Perfect.
going.
That's
Okay.
good. Now you're gonna go like this. You're gonna tuck in the sides and like roll under. Like that. Perfect. And then just roll it out.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing it. And then you
doing it.
slap it.
And
Slap it. Let it out, Shea. Just okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
that feels good. That feels
good.
right. So see how simple this is? This has not been complicated at all, Shea. Come on. This is easy. And you've got this amazing homemade bread. Okay, so look.
You're doing it. It's perfect.
Look, our babies are all ready. And then do you have like a little cute dish towel? And then we're just gonna cover, and now we wait another 20 minutes. When you're making bread, you want it to be warm, at least 72 degrees for bread. So if you got the AC that's running too high, or it's cold with winter, turn on the oven, let the kitchen get nice and warm.
Okay, so we're not gonna do every step of the butter. You've got it made here, but we're sharing the recipe on Studio McGee. So strawberry butter. This looks beautiful.
It's so easy
I'm
too.
very excited about this.
You just need a stick of butter softened, 3 tablespoons of strawberry jam, and then 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. You mix it up and that's it. You can definitely make this ahead of time and you can put it in the fridge. It will last for, I would say, about a week in
Okay.
your fridge, but it's
And
not
then
gonna
set it
last
out.
a week.
Set it out and let it soften.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, people are like, what is in this? And it's so simple.
Simple. Strawberry jam, not
Yeah.
fresh strawberries. Strawberry
No,
jam.
It's strawberry jam. You can do fresh strawberry jam, but no, it has to be the jam.
Okay.
So jam, powdered sugar, butter, that's it. It's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, so we've pulled these beautiful loaves out of the oven. What's next?
Look how yummy.
They look.
And doesn't it smell amazing?
It smells so good.
I told you. That's what you need coming out of your kitchen. So if you want, you can brush these with butter.
We want to brush them with butter. Yeah.
Right? Exactly. So we're just gonna kind of get some butter on here. The key to bread is you just need to make sure that the bottoms are light brown. That's when you know that they're done, okay? So this just looks amazing. But now we're gonna cut a hot slice and I'm gonna put so much of that butter on. Dreams do come true, guys. They do come true.
For you or for me, you know?
Yeah, for me, okay?
I was gonna say for me because a warm piece of bread with strawberry butter. It looks amazing.
Look how soft.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And then we're gonna put this, Shea, I'm not kidding, you're going
Look at this, it's so beautiful.
Heaven.
Smells really good.
Okay, are you ready?
They're so good. You can't go wrong. They're so good.
Come on. Where do you get better bread than that?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. And then these freeze amazing. You could freeze this and then pull it out for your kids, but come on.
Okay, I'm gonna have the rest of this.
Oh,
This is really good.
you guys are gonna die.
We have all of these loaves and I want to keep them for myself, but I think that it would make a really good neighbor gift, friend gift, just, you know.
Who wouldn't love that?
Who wouldn't want strawberry butter and fresh bread?
Who wouldn't want it?
So we've put our strawberry butter in this cute little jar, makes a great gift, and then we've got our paper here. We're gonna fold it, add our loaf here.
That is so cute, Shea.
Cute. And then let's wrap some string a few times so it all stays together.
See, this is the stuff I can't do. I can do this, but she does this way better than me.
Okay, so we've tied it in a bow and then, you know, a great tag to finish it off.
I love it.
So we have some tags here. Finish this. We've got our Kamut bread.
Voila.
Cute little gift. All right.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Lizzie. Go make the Kamut bread.
Hold up, I couldn't do it.
I'm just gonna tell you right now that like between breaks, our team has been coming over here and stealing pieces of bread. It really is that good. So Lizzie, thank you.
Shea, dreams do come true. I think I've said that 10 times today, so thank you. I'm so glad that you loved it and being in your home.
Thanks for coming to my
It's been a
home.
wonderful day. Now she's gotta come to my kitchen. That's the next thing.
That's the next thing.